Hello, I'm at 8 Highland Avenue. It's Tuesday, July 5th, 2022, and I'm going to be doing the interior move-in walkthrough today. So as we come up to the front door does have a storm door that's working. Lockbox will be hanging right here from the front door when you come on by. Just a quick note, you do need to turn the key and then open the door. So this little thumb latch does not work. You need to turn the key to get the latch to unlatch so you can get inside. So just wanted to note that down. After you get the keys out of the lockbox, if you could please take it off the door and store it underneath the kitchen sink for safekeeping, that would be great. Just a couple of quick notes about this property before we get started. So this property is not being cleaned yet at the time of this report, but it will be cleaned before move-in. We're going to go ahead and start right here in the living room. This whole property, a lot of it has been renovated on the inside, so it's looking very good. Living room is no exception. There are a few kind of like spackle marks on the walls, maybe a few just regular marks here and there, but no large damage or anything. Ceiling fan is working and operational. Both the windows here have screens and wooden shutters, which are all working and undamaged. Front door looks good. Again, there's some marks on it. And I got a little hook rack behind the door. And the beadboard right here, again, has a few light marks, but nothing out of the ordinary. Floor in here looks good, unmarked and undamaged. No problem there. And the thermostat is right on the wall right there. Also wanted to point out, so these right here are going to be HVAC returns. Please do not block them with any furniture or any items. Just give them a little bit of room so that way they can breathe properly and cool and heat the house. Next we're going to go into the kitchen right here. Again, the kitchen walls look good. There might be just a few kind of paint marks present, mainly kind of on the ceiling, in the corners, but no problems, no damage, just a few marks. Window right here has screens, wooden shutters, all looking good. Again, this little area is looking very nice. Floor in here, again, unmarked and undamaged, all looking great there. The kitchen proper, right over here, backsplash is undamaged. Walls are looking okay. Again, there might be just a few kind of paint marks up in the corners, but no issue there. Backsplash looks good. The cabinets here, they are undamaged and working. They all look good, but there is a little bit of kind of wear and tear just from use. Specifically kind of right here where you grab them. As you can see, there's a little bit of missing paint. Some more right there, a little bit right here. So again, very standard, nothing out of the ordinary. These windows right here, they have screens, but no treatments of any kind. And the countertops look good. They are unmarked and undamaged. Again, they are a little bit newer, so no problems there. All looking fine. And the cabinets are all looking good. All right, let's take a look at the appliances. We'll start right here at the microwave. So the microwave is unmarked and undamaged. All looking good, ready to go. No problems there. Stove right here. Also looking good. There is some wear on the stove top right here just from previous use. Also inside the oven, as you can see, just a little bit of wear and tear. But all's looking good there. Right over here is going to be the sink. So the hot water works, sink works. Garbage disposal works, all looking good. Underneath is showing a little bit of wear and tear, but no problems there. All's looking fine. Dishwasher right here also looks good, unmarked and undamaged. And inside looks good. No problems there. And right here is going to be the fridge. So the fridge is showing a little bit of wear and tear just from use. Got a little dent right here. There's also a few light scratches just on the door, but it is working. And inside looks fine. All the drawers are working, all the pockets are working, shelves are looking good. Freezer, also no problems there. All looks good. And the floor in here looks good. Again, has been renovated, so it is unmarked and undamaged. All looking great. All right, next we're going to come on over to the hallway here, go down into the left bedroom right here. So, left bedroom walls look good. They are unmarked and undamaged. There might be a few kind of just drywall inconsistencies, and again, some more paint marks on the ceiling, just very light, so no problems there. We have a mirror right there on the wall. Ceiling fan is working and operational. And both the windows here have screens, blinds, and curtains. They're all working, they're up and working, all looking good. And please note down that the blinds have 2 pulls. There's going to be one on the left and one on the right. So one of them, it lets the blinds go from the top down, and the other one pulls them from the bottom up. So just wanted to note that down. Again, walls look good. I took a picture of all the closets on my move-in report if you'd like to take a look. And the floor in here looks good, unmarked, undamaged. No problems there. All right, next we're gonna come on over to the, we'll go to the right bedroom next, right here. Again, walls in here are undamaged, but there are some paint marks that are visible. There's definitely some kind of paint streaks that you can see, but again, no damage. This window here has screen, blinds, curtain rod, all up and working. Ceiling fan working and operational. Back door right here has a storm door, has internal blinds, and it also has some magic mesh that is stuck on the frame. Again, I took a picture of all the closets on my move-in report, and the floor in here is looking good. Unmarked, undamaged, no problems there. All right, next we're gonna head on over to the hallway bathroom right here. So walls in here look good. They do have a lot of kind of just drywall inconsistencies. You can kind of see, especially under the lights right here, there's a lot of kind of just like nicks and patches and stuff like that. So just some kind of general wear and tear, but no problems there. These built-in shelves right here are all looking good. Again, definitely showing some wear and tear from age and use, but they're all up and working. Tub right here also looks good. Unmarked, undamaged, definitely showing a little bit of wear from age, but nothing out of the ordinary for a house this age. Toilet right here, working and operational, no problems there. Above the toilet cabinets are looking good. Windows have screens and wooden shutters. Right here, lights, mirror, all looking good. Sink, unmarked and undamaged, no problems there, all looking great. And the floor in here is unmarked and undamaged, no problems there. I also wanted to note down here in the bathroom, there is no vent fan here. So please make sure that you leave the door open or the window open or both after every shower to avoid moisture buildup and kind of just let the heat dissipate. And finally for part 1, we're going to go ahead and head on upstairs to the loft area. So as we come upstairs, the walls up here do have a few light marks on them. The stairwell walls are no exception. Just a few light marks and drywall inconsistencies, but the banister is up and working, no problems there. Here on the top floor, again, we do have a few light marks on the walls, kind of present throughout, especially on the slanted part, just where people kind of bumped it a little bit. Just a few kind of just wear and tear marks. But nothing out of the ordinary, all looks fine there. I took a picture of all the attic storage in here. There are a few house items present for that need to stay here. But feel free to store things in there. Just please be careful about pushing it up against the roof and stuff like that. Windows here have screens, curtains, all working and operational. And the floor in here looks good. Unmarked, undamaged, no problems there. And right over here, we're going to have the floor HVAC in it, as you can see. So it does works real well. It will need to be drained. Every couple days, it's going to have to be drained. I believe it'll probably give you an indicator. It's probably going to be that one right there. There's instructions right here, but the drain is going to be right down there on the back. All you need to do is just unplug it from the wall, unplug this from the unit. I think you just kind of twist it. You just unlock it by twisting it. And then you can grab the unit with these handles, take it downstairs, put it in the bathtub, open that drain right there. And once it's drained all the way, close the drain, bring it back upstairs, and plug it back in. If you need more instructions, please look up the model and the brand right there, and you should get some instructions. But there's some simple instructions right here on the top that you can follow. All right, that'll be it for part 1. We're going to go ahead and head on downstairs for part 2. Thank you very much.